Horoscope for Pisces, Wednesday, 20 May 2026. Welcome to CosmologicaLab. Today, Pisces, the universe whispers in your ear with a melody of almost unreal harmony. You feel that lightness in the air, as if suddenly a dense fog clouding your sight had dissipated, leaving behind it a sky of crystal blue. There is a fluidity in your steps, a feeling that the pieces of the puzzle, which yesterday seemed not to fit, today find their place by pure magnetism. It is a day where intuition is not just a hunch, but a compass that points precisely toward peace. That cosmic tuning is reflected in your own presence. As you wake up, you might feel your body with an almost ethereal quality, as if your physical boundaries were softened, allowing you to absorb the energy of the environment with renewed sensitivity. Like good Pisces, your nature is fluid, and today that fluidity is your greatest strength. There is no stiffness in your skin, there is no tension in your shoulders. You feel like a calm ocean, able to receive sunlight without resistance, allowing each cell of your being to vibrate in a frequency of openness and receptivity. Taking this energy to the ground of the material and your life projects, you find yourself in a moment of fascinating complexity, almost as if you were trying to build a sandcastle while the waves try to shape the structure. In your sphere of resources and finance, there is an intense dance between action, limit, and sleep. You feel the strength of Mars impelling you to look for new ways of generating value, an urgency for not standing still. But suddenly, the presence of Saturn puts you foot on the brake, reminding you of the need for structure, to review each figure, not to skip steps on your budgets. It's that feeling of being in front of a spreadsheet where, on the one hand, you want to expand, but on the other, you feel the responsibility to protect what you've already built. And in the midst of that effort for discipline, Neptune's magic appears, bringing with it visions of abundance that seem to come from other worlds. You could be sitting on your desk, maybe looking at an unexpected expense notification or checking your account balance, and suddenly, a creative idea about a new venture or a different way to manage your savings assaults you with almost mystical clarity. Don't ignore that intuition, but remember that, even if the vision is of gold, Saturn's structure is the one that will allow that treasure to be real and lasting. If you have ongoing projects, such as a small business or investment management, look for a balance between Mars' ambition and Saturn's prudence. It's not about choosing between sleep and reality, but about using discipline to give a solid body to your deepest dreams. If we look now toward your day-to-day, toward that routine that sustains you, the cosmos asks you not to neglect the brightness of your vitality. Even if you do not feel a heavy burden, there is a need for your daily routine to have the nobility and strength of a lion. With Leo's energy influencing your habits, your body is asking that your routines be not just mechanical tasks, but acts of self-love. It's not just about breakfast, it's about making a breakfast that makes you feel worthy of the best. It's not just cleaning your space, it's creating a sanctuary. You might notice that, after a working day, the need for more structured care becomes present. You may feel that you need to organize your schedules more rigorously to prevent tiredness from taking your toll. It is an ideal time for that preventive maintenance we were talking about, a walk that gives you back the energy, or simply the conscious act of hydrating and nourishing you as if you were caring for a beautiful garden. Your body is the temple where your sensitivity dwells, and today the key is to treat your habits with the importance that a sacred ritual deserves. If we enter the universe of your affections and your bonds, prepare yourself, for this is where the sky is most radiant. Your emotional world is a festival of lights today. You feel an expansion in your chest, a joy that is born from the depths of your being, as if suddenly your heart had more room to shelter others. The presence of the moon, Venus, and Jupiter in your area of joy and romance creates an atmosphere of intoxicating sweetness. It is a day for encounters that nourish the soul, for those conversations that lengthen without you realizing why time seems to have stopped. You might find yourself on a date, or maybe just sharing a coffee with someone special, and feeling that words flow with amazing ease. There is a spark of romance in the air, a desire to connect, to share sensitivity and beauty. However, not everything is pure fantasy. Virgo's presence in your closest relationships asks you, even if you enjoy this display of affection, to keep your feet on the ground. You can love deeply, but you can also see clearly if that bond is healthy and constructive. Don't get lost in idealization. Let love be both a sublime feeling and a practical commitment. In the area of friendships and groups, you will notice a more mature and responsible tone. Perhaps a lifelong friend will contact you with serious advice or a proposal that requires your commitment. It is not an energy of unbridled feasts, but of loyalties that are strengthened through constancy and mutual support. It is a time to cultivate those bonds that, although they are not the loudest, are the most solid ones, those that are made of the firm stone of loyalty. If we look up at your intellectual growth and your spiritual evolution, the picture is of unprecedented intellectual expansion. Your mind is today an open channel for revelation. You feel that ideas that were confusing to you before, or concepts that were difficult to assimilate, suddenly click on your head. It's like a light bulb lights up in a dark room. Uranus' influence on your communication ability gives you flashes of genius, disruptive thoughts that take you out of the comfort zone. You could get an unexpected text message, email, or even a comment on a social network that changes your perspective on a topic that you're passionate about. But not everything is logic and external communication. There is a deep journey occurring within you. In the depths of your psyche, in that place where no one else can enter, Pluto is working to transform your shadows. You can experience moments of almost prophetic intuition, very vivid dreams or revelations that arise while performing a daily task, such as washing dishes or walking through the park. It is a silent but powerful transformation. You are stripping yourself of old beliefs to allow a new wisdom to be born. Do not be afraid of the intensity of these processes. It is the metamorphosis necessary for your spirit to continue to grow into light. However, as in every great cosmic dance, there is a small shade of shade that we must attend to. There is a small tension, a mist that tries to tarnish the clarity of your affections due to a square between Venus and Neptune. At some point in the day, you may feel a slight emotional confusion, a doubt as to whether what you perceive in another person is real or just a reflection of your own desires. You might feel the uncertainty of a message that doesn't come as you expected, or the feeling that someone isn't being entirely clear with you. Do not be frightened. It is not a lack of love, it is simply an invitation to discern. If today you feel you need to do a ritual to clear this little mist and regain clarity in your relationships, I propose one of alchemy of tension. Write on a paper what creates doubt or confusion today, what makes you feel insecure in your bonds, or creates a sense of uncertainty. Visualize a pure white light that descends on that paper, dissolving every word, every doubt, transforming it into pure clarity. Once you've visualized this, break the paper into very small pieces, almost as if it were dust, and throw it away to free the burden of that confusion from your energy field. Finally, wash your hands with cold water and a little soap, imagining that you get rid of any residue of that doubt, leaving your hands and spirit clean to receive the truth. To accompany this energy of clarity and to keep your mind focused on light, for today I propose the yellow color. You don't need to buy anything new. Look for a small detail in your environment. It can be a cup of yellow coffee, a poster on your computer, or even change the wallpaper of your mobile phone to an image that evokes the luminosity of the sun. Yellow will help that spark of clarity of Uranus and the light of the sun settle in your consciousness, reminding you that, above any haze, the sun is always shining. Remember that the important thing is not the object itself, but the intention with which you choose it. Today, you will discover that magic is not in the extraordinary, but in the way you decide to look at the everyday. Trust your intuition, for she knows the way even when your eyes cannot see it. Have a nice day, dear Pisces. Subscribe to CosmologicaLab so you don't miss the next video. Give it a like if it resonated with you, and let us know in the comments what you thought. See you in the next video.